Hello everyone, Dan here and welcome back to Dan Plays Divine Isaac Afterbirth. Time for another challenge. It's time for the tank. The tank. Where we are literally a tank. We're going to be slow, super beefy cake Maggie. Darn it, Dark Souls controls every time. Oh my god, we are super slow, super tanky Maggie. Like holy crap, can we be any slower? Anyways, hope you guys doing alright today. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing really good now that, today was a 4-day shift, or 4-hour shift. No, it was totally a 4-day shift. Man, could you imagine working for 4 days straight without ever going home? I think I would lose my fucking mind. And I know I would lose my freaking mind if I was at Walmart for 4 days straight. No. I don't think you could pay me any amount of money to make me stay and work at that store for 4 hours straight. Just couldn't. I can only put up with so much retail. Anyway, speaking of which, yesterday was a weird day. I didn't bring this up until after I remembered. Then again, I did have a headache yesterday. I was ringing up this girl, right, and she questioned me double bagging sodas, right? Well, I have to double bag sodas because I'm like paranoid about sodas nowadays, because seemingly every time that I don't double bag sodas, either the bag rips or we have a super accident where we have like the super grand fountain of soda that shows up every couple months or so. It's just I can't count how many times we've had like just a freaking 2-liter soda hit the floor and just create a super fountain, man. It's like the freaking Yellowstone geyser thing goes off. I think that's not even a geyser, but you know what I mean. Like a water geyser goes off, except with soda. I've seen it so many times. So that's why I double bag the drinks. And every time I don't double bag the drinks, they ask if I could double bag the drinks. So I'm like, okay, that's my thing now. I make changes to my bagging strategy depending on what people tell me, what has worked in the past, what people get upset about. So I double bagged her drink, and she was like, I don't know what she was trying to say. It was like, I think it was like, it's a waste of money or something. I don't know what she said, but she questioned it. She said it as soon as I double bagged the drinks. I was like, well, what the hell? In my head, I was like, what do you want me to do? Not double bag them so I can get yelled at? No, not today. But yeah, she said like, it's a waste of money. Don't waste any more money or something like that. And I didn't say anything then, because just like, really? Like, come on now. But then, immediately afterwards, she had like these 2 jars of pickles, which again, pickles are another thing that I've seen so many accidents of. This will give us a speed upgrade, slightly. Yeah, I've seen so many pickle accidents where they hit the floor and pickles go everywhere, and you got that horrible smell in the air for a while. Even though I love pickles, I really can't stand the smell of it, like, being on the floor. Oh my god, that was an awesome shot by that guy. Just the smell of it is so strong if it's on the ground. It's like ridiculous. It's something you really can't stand. And then customers hear it a lot. I mean, you hear it from customers all day too, so either way, I bagged the pickles, double jar pickles, and since she just said something about don't waste money, I just didn't double bag her pickles, and then she double bags her pickles. I'm just like, what the fuck, man? Are you some kind of hypocrite? What the fuck? You can't get mad at me, or you can't say something about double bagging and then you end up double bagging anyway. Like, what the hell? But that was just like my main concern yesterday. As for today's concern was just about how seemingly I get treated differently depending on how I choose my work ethics at work, basically. So what I mean by that is, today one of the supervisors came up to me and asked me if I wanted to pick up any shifts on Friday and or Saturday. And obviously, since I have Friday and Saturdays off, I said no, obviously, because I don't want to work. And they were trying to be very persistent about it. And she said, what about Saturday? I'm like, nah, I don't really want to work. She said, there's a 4-hour shift. And I told her, I don't want to work. And she's like, fine, okay. And then she walked off. Now, I was thinking like I was fine, but then goes to show later on when I actually need something. Seemingly, I called for change and no one answers me. Literally, I put it in, At 12 o'clock, you need a change. Didn't get it. Here comes almost 1 o'clock. Time for me to leave. Still didn't get my change. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it, man. If people aren't gonna freaking listen to me when I need change, so fuck it. I'm just gonna leave. And they got something to say about it, they can, you know, they can screw off for all I care. Yeah, it just bothers me, man. There at that store, I feel like they treat you differently depending on, you know, whether or not you follow their every whim. And I understand you're my supervisor, but I'm not gonna forcefully pick up hours just because you guys need it on the weekend. You know, I need my days off just as much as everybody else, and I set my hours the way I want off. Because last I checked, you know, if you want to enjoy your job, you have to be comfortable at your job. You know, there's no sense, you know, overworking yourself and being unhappy. You know, if you know, basically you shouldn't be unhappy at work, at your job. You should always enjoy your job. And so I've adjusted my, you know, my hours and such to where I'm comfortable at work. And you know, seemingly I get treated differently just because of those decisions. Now, is it confirmed that I get treated differently? No, but it just seems like it, and that's what's really annoying to me. Like, I don't really understand why these things happen, but you know, whatever. Like I said, I ain't worried about it. Today is over with. I got 2 days off. I'm happy. That's all I got to say for right now. Yeah, I'm just glad to be home today. Glad to be home. 4-hour shift went by super quick. And, wow. I saw it as soon as I did it. I was like, well, a little bit too late now. I was worried my hitbox would be too fat to hit that bomb rock, and even though we got the pacifier, we shouldn't have been able to hit that, but we hit it. But that's okay. Yeah, I'm doing a lot better now. I still got a little bit of a headache, really enough. I don't really know why. Yeah, I didn't have it this morning, but this morning I had a little bit of an issue with bacon for breakfast. You're like, Dan, you can't have any issues with bacon. It's freaking bacon. Like, come on. Bacon is awesome. Yes, I know bacon is awesome. It's therefore probably, I mean, confirmed my favorite breakfast food. Bacon, clearly. But, so I was cooking bacon in the microwave. And I know everyone just like cringed at that thought of that. But, you know, since I was in a hurry, I was like, alright, I've cooked bacon in the microwave before and it's been fine. You know, it gets nice and crispy, and you know, it's nothing like frying it up, but it works. Oh, can we get spun? Can we get that young spun? You know, you want to give me that spun? Give me that spun. That's not spun. It's unfortunate. So I looked on the back of this package, and it says for 4 strips of bacon, heat it up for 2 to 2.5 minutes. I'm like, okay. In the past, when I cooked bacon before, I actually burnt it to almost to a crisp, to where it was unedible. Unedible bacon, you know you fucked up when you make bacon unedible, because you can get pretty lenient with crisping bacon, right? So I went for the lower benchmark there. I went for the 2 minutes because that's what it said, and after it was done, it wasn't crisp, but it wasn't raw, you know what I mean? So I was just sitting there questioning it for a little bit, and you know how my mind starts to get super questioning or super paranoid. I decided, you know what, I followed the instructions, that's what it said, I'll go ahead and eat it, and I was like, what if this was undercooked? So I started like Googling, I literally Googled, the first thing I Googled was, will I die if I eat undercooked bacon? Like legit, that is what I Google searched. And it's like, you can get sick, but you probably won't die unless you catch this really rare bacteria that isn't really seen nowadays because of the different way they treat bacon. I'm just like, oh. Well, I don't know. 2 of the pieces, they were heated up enough to where there was no like pink on it. There was no pink anywhere on this bacon. But it wasn't crisp. It was like, you know, kind of still soft. It was like almost medium rare bacon almost. Like if I had to give it like a steak type rating there. Like medium rare, which is how you really get some steak, you know. Gotta get some medium rare steak, that's good shit. Anyway, I don't know. Basically, I questioned whether or not I was eating undercooked bacon or not, or raw bacon seemingly. It didn't seem raw, but I don't know. I really don't know anymore. But oh. Sorry, Dark Bomb. I didn't mean to leave that there. I'm seemingly fine now. My headache's gone. I got a little bit of a stomach ache after eating it, but then it kind of wore off as the day went on. So I don't know, man. If I'm not here in about a week, I guess you guys will know I'm dead because of freaking bacon bacteria. Oh man, that's not nothing to joke about, but still. Alright, Dark Bum. You gonna be my game winner today, man. So far, we've had a really good, this is a really good challenge run. It only goes to Mom, so honestly, we're already in the clear. I mean, our speed is a problem, but it's not so much of a problem to make it impossible. Just the fact that we got Synth Oil and Cricket's Head, and I'm pretty sure X Treatment also gave us a damage up. Probably the first time we've ever gotten lucky with X Treatment. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we got so many damage up it doesn't even matter now. And we got a Tears upgrade as well, so you know, we're just golden. We can't lose. We got Dark Bum to give us HP constantly. We can't lose this challenge run. It looks like it's gonna be another short challenge runny day. It's not even a word, but now it is. Well, you know what? I don't even care about this damage. I'm impatient. Super impatient right there. So anyway, as for the channel now, I don't really know what I want to do for a series now. I kind of just want to not stress myself out too much or like spread myself too thin with the Let's Plays. So I think I'm just going to leave Dark Souls 3. What kind of room? I've never seen this room. What the hell? I don't want to spread myself too thin, so I'm probably going to more than likely leave Dark Souls 3 as a sole playthrough for now. I mean, along with Yu-Gi-Oh, but yeah, that's got its own pace. Because I haven't been playing Dark Souls 3 enough as is, and I've kind of been upset at leaving Tree of Savior, and I've been playing Tree of Savior enough as is as well. And I kind of want to commit to that game as well, for now anyway. At least until something else, you know, catches everybody's eye, because seemingly this year there's a lot more MMOs that are supposedly getting released. Like, everyone's looking at Soul Worker over there in the group. They're saying Soul Worker is going to be the game they're going to play, or looking at right now. Like, you know, our MMO interests just bounce all over the place. Soul Worker looks cool, but there's a lot of other games that are supposedly coming out this year, so we'll just have to see. I'm just going to take the pony instead of Yumheart. Because why not? It makes me a little bit quicker. Gets rid of that speed problem. Lets me fly. It's better than Yumheart. Still have this Yarra run on the one I want to do it with. Guess I don't really have to use the Yarra run for anything. Yeah, I was questioning whether or not what other Let's Plays I really wanted to do. I do have an idea of doing like a fun one. I guess it'd probably be a one-off video or like a 2-video series of like just this childhood game I had back in the day. And I always question nowadays, or second guess myself about how something would be viewed here on the channel anymore. But I realize, like I said, I had to realize, and I've been realizing this, I'm gonna say this every time, I honestly have just stopped giving a fuck. I'm gonna upload whatever I want, and whether it gets viewed as good or not, I just don't care. I think that's what I'm pretty much gonna use that as my way of seeing this channel and just seeing myself IRL in general, because I've always questioned, you know, my life. I've always questioned, you know, how does this person see me, or I always question, you know, I don't have any friends, so clearly I must be doing something wrong, when in reality, like, I just really shouldn't care, you know. If people don't want to be friends with me, that's not my problem, you know. I'm acting the way I do. I'm being me, and you know, no one wants to talk, then no one wants to talk. I don't care. If everyone wants to see me as a horrible person on the internet, then oh well, so be it. If someone wants to see me as childish for something, then so be it. Just like on League the other day, where I literally was having a shitty game, like going 0-10, and literally the person on the other team was like just, you know, shit talking. I was like, you know what, why can't you just shut up and, you know, play the game? You know, you always gotta like trash talk, just play the game. And that's what I get, like, I don't give a fuck anymore, literally, I truly don't. If I'm playing something, I'm just playing something to have fun or de-stress. I'm not gonna give a fuck about anything anymore. I mean, I will give a fuck about things that need to be gave a fuck about, but for now, just No, I'm not gonna stress out no more. None of that shit. Oh, red mob. Anyway, that's the end of this challenge run. We're only going to mom with this one. I thought this one would have been harder if we went further down into the... Nah, actually, never mind. This one wasn't gonna be hard at all. I couldn't finish that because you get Thunder Thighs for free, meaning you can stomp early Tinted Rocks. You get enough HP to not die. You have enough... You should have enough potential to get Spirit Hearts to get Devil Deals. This is a pretty easy run in of itself. Let's see, our final deal was the Guppy's Collar. Guess that's a good end to the run. What's in here? Shoot the Whoop. Dead Sea Scrolls, that thing, and cards. Well, if I would have did Boss Rush, I probably would have did it for Shoot the Whoop, but seeing as that was my flying ability, I probably would have definitely not done it for Shoot the Whoop. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this short run today. If you did, please leave a like, this helped a ton, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, because there'll always be more Isaac every single day. Thank you for your time, and thank you for support. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Some more Isaac. See you then.